Yo, it's Miss Brothers. And I just wanted to take a couple minutes and go through an assignment that we worked on this week. I had a couple people requesting some help with this, so I thought I would just do a quick how-to. This is an assignment that we did as part of our class Wednesday, September 14th, and a few people missed class that day and they were looking for some help with this. What this is a follow-up to the notes that we took earlier in the week dealing with measurements. This one, I'm asking you to be able to differentiate whether a particular measurement belongs under the English system or if it belongs under the metric system. Now, if you remember, the two major systems of measurement in the world are the English system and the metric system. We use the English system as our primary system of measurement in the United States, and pretty much the rest of the world uses the metric system as their primary system of measurement. And in our science class, and just in science in general, the metric system is the accepted system of measurement. So what I've done is I have given you several words here in the word bank, and your job is to simply take that word and place it in the correct column. For instance, we have the word liter, and the liter is the standard metric unit for measuring volume. So I would write liter in the box that says metric system, and then I would cross that out. The next one is cup, and cup is a unit for measuring volume within the English system. So we would put that under English system. So most of these words, they're going to end up either under the English system or the metric system, but there are a couple of words that will actually end up under both. And an example of one of those words is volume. Volume is one of those words, it's by definition, it's the amount of space that an object occupies. And we measure volume in the English system using ounces, but we also measure volume in the metric system using something like liter. So in this case, volume actually belongs under both columns. So, and again, your job is simply to go through each one and place them in the correct column. Now, if you have trouble with this, go ahead and take a look at your notes, because there is a slide within your notes packet that talks directly about this and does give you some guidance. Now, on the second side of this, we are dealing specifically with metric units for mass, volume, and distance or length. So again, we have a number of words in our word bank, and your job is to tell me, are they associated with mass, volume, or distance or length. So let's take example, let's take the word centimeter, which is this word right here. And again, you guys, in our notes, we talked about the idea of prefixes and suffixes. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so it's a little easier to see this word. So if you'll notice, you guys, the word centimeter ends with the word meter. And meter is the standard base unit for length or distance. So I would put centimeter in this column. In fact, I can pretty much go through, and if there's a word that ends in meter, it belongs in the distance and length column. Now, if we look at something like milliliter, I see the word liter at the end of this word. Liter is the standard metric unit for measuring volume, so I'm going to put milliliter in the volume column. And again, same thing, I'm going to look for the word liter, and anytime I see the word liter, I'm going to put it in the volume column. Now, some of these words, especially in this left-hand column, this word kilo is actually a prefix. Kilo, you guys, belongs in all three of these columns. And if you want to, you can just write the word in one column and bring an arrow over, because we see the word kilo associated with mass, volume, and distance or length. So for instance, look, here's the word kilogram, kiloliter, kilometer. All of these have the prefix kilo. So these prefixes, you pretty much know, these are going to be in all three of the columns. So that's pretty much how you do. You're going to go through and you're going to basically put these words in the correct column, the column where they are most associated with. If you have any questions on this, just go ahead and send me an email. Thanks, everybody.